Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be talking about how my second trimester is going. I am 24 weeks pregnant today. Today is Thursday, so I switch over every Thursday. So yeah, I've got about 4 weeks left in my second trimester. So I'm here to talk about all the things that have been happening while in my second trimester. So I still was pretty sick all the way up until 22 weeks, and so just about 2 weeks ago I realized like I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm not feeling like I need to throw up all day long, which has been nice. I still, like, if I'm out running errands all day or I like work out or do anything like that, I feel pretty nauseous. So I was on trazodone, which if you don't know what that is, it's like basically like a prescription sleeping pill, and I've been on that for like 7 years now, and then my doctor told me that I needed to get off of it even though I was on it with my other 2 pregnancies. I have switched doctors. I did not like my doctor. She was just, I don't know, I did not like her. She was kind of rude to me, and so I found a new doctor who is super sweet, so that has been nice. But anyway, I got off trazodone. She told me to start taking Unisom. I was taking Unisom and I just felt awful on it, and I couldn't get out of bed till like 11 every morning. And it was just the weirdest thing. I just like could not function. And so I don't know why. I don't even know why. I just like decided one night to not take it just to see, because it was mostly for my nausea, and so I stopped taking it. I was nauseous for a couple days, and then all of a sudden I realized that I was not anymore, like I said, once I hit 22 weeks. And so I just am not taking anything for sleep now, which is kind of a bummer because I obviously was on a prescription sleep medicine for insomnia. I don't sleep very well, and I still don't. So just trying to see if I can survive these next few months while taking nothing for sleep. And so yeah, that has been rough. It's getting uncomfortable to sleep now, even with like a pregnancy pillow type thing. Like I start off sleeping with it, and then in the middle of the night I just get like mad at it and throw it on the floor because it's just not comfortable to sleep with. So I obviously am like huge for where I'm at in my pregnancy, I feel like, but that is because it's my 3rd pregnancy, and so it's just like I'm growing a lot faster than I did with my other 2. So I have been pretty uncomfortable, and my hips always have issues. Like it started with whenever I was pregnant with Everett, and then I kind of went away, and then I got pregnant with Hayes straight away, especially my right hip, and it just hurts so bad. And then I swear, like as soon as I find out I'm pregnant, my hips just start hurting. So that has been really annoying, and I'll just like be walking and my leg will just give out, or I'll be like standing getting dressed and I'll like fall back onto the bed because my hip just like hurts so bad. So that has been something that I have dealt with all 3 of my pregnancies, and it's just one of those annoying things. So it's just something that I have to deal with. Another thing is she's moving quite a bit now. Whenever I had my anatomy scan 2 weeks ago, I was worried because I felt like she wasn't moving as much as I felt the boys move, but she has started moving more now. Like it's like definite like movements, like kicking and punching and stuff. So that's been nice. Like I felt like little flutters starting at like 16 weeks with her, but I just feel like I would like go days without feeling her move, but now I feel her move every day. So that is really comforting, especially like whenever I drink like my cold water and I'm laying in bed at nighttime. That's when I feel her the most. And Carl finally felt her move a couple days ago, like last week, so that was really cool. Every time that I'm like, Carl, get in here, and she stops moving, so she's kind of a stinker, but she is just doing her thing. She's always been a little bit stubborn, especially at every ultrasound. She's been really stubborn. So let's see here. I'm going to talk about how we found out that she was a girl, I kind of posted just like a reel, or I guess it's called a short here on YouTube, just like announcing that it was a girl, but I never really talked about it. So I was 16 weeks and 1 day, and we just went to fetal photos here in Utah. And the girl that did our ultrasound was so nice. We had both the boys with us. She was so patient. We were there for forever because I wish I had the picture. I don't know where it's at. Might be in my nightstand. But anyway, it was crazy because her head was like at the bottom. Here, I'll just show you on like one of my anatomy scans. But like her head was like down here, and her legs were curved up at the top and close together for like 45 minutes. We could not get her to move. She was just hanging out and being really stubborn, so it took forever to find out that it was a girl. And then she was like having me chug cold water. I went up to go to the bathroom, trying to do everything I could, like doing jumping jacks to get her to move, because I was like, we're finding out today. And the girl was so patient. I just kept saying I was sorry, but she was like, I don't even have anyone after you, so we're just hanging out. So it was really, really nice. And finally, she opened her legs, and I was like, that looks like a girl. And Carl was like, is that a girl? And she just kept quiet, and she was like, I'm gonna go talk to one of my other coworkers, because we like to get 2 confirmations. And then they came back, and she was like, it's a girl. We were so excited. So I didn't film it. I wish I would have, but it was all just like so long, and it just took forever, and we were all just like in the room together. It was really cramped. So I wish that I had filmed it, but I didn't. So that was kind of a bummer, but we're super happy to be having a girl. And then I started seeing all these TikToks where like they found out that it was a girl, and then it like ended up being a boy, or like vice versa. So I was freaking out, but we went to my anatomy scan 2 weeks ago, and she confirmed that it's still a girl. So that is so nice. But thought I would show you guys some of the pictures. One of these I'm like too scared to even look at. Look how scary this is. It's literally like her eyeball and her mouth and her nose. So scary. But this one is like of her brain. This one is the spine. So that looks really cool. And then let me see. They gave us 20 pictures. And it's like really weird. It's just like printed on normal paper. That's how they do it at my hospital, I guess. Trying to see if there's any other good pictures. This one is like of her little arm and hand, little fist. Let's see here. Most of these I'm like, I have no idea what that even means. Like this one's saying female, but like I don't understand what the heck it's pointing at. But anyway, that's her cute little side profile. There's just like a ton. So it's also showing like her brain. And then, yeah. So anyway, lots of cute little pictures and some that make no sense. So, anatomy scan was so fun. Carl was able to be there with me for it, so that was really fun. But that was when we found out there was a girl. No, the anatomy scan was not, but a few weeks before that. So we've known for a while, and that's how we are collecting so many things. So it's been so fun. Another kind of annoying thing that has been happening is I've been getting really bad headaches, and it's mostly at night, and I think it's like days that I don't drink as much water, and so every morning I've been like trying to remember that I need to drink lots of water throughout the day. I'm really good at that whenever I am like nursing or summertime, but it's been, I don't think about it as much now for some reason, which is really annoying. So then I end up having a migraine every night. So that has been kind of annoying to deal with, but I just need to like remind myself. And Tylenol doesn't help me whatsoever, which is so annoying because that's like the only thing that you can take. In May, I'm so excited to take some ibuprofen. It's going to be so nice. But for now, I'm just trying to drink lots of water, and I don't know. I'm going to go get a massage at Fetal Photos. They're having like a 30% off sale for massages in April. No, what the heck? What month is it? February. And I think it like starts next week or something like that. So I'm going to try and book a massage for Fetal Photos. and I've heard that they're really nice, so I'm gonna try and do that because I feel like after our trip to Dallas for Christmas, I just feel like my back is just all jacked up, and that's also why I've been getting bad headaches, but just gonna do what I can. Another thing, let's see here. I still get nauseous if I don't eat for a while. And then the biggest thing that makes me nauseous and gag is when my hair gets into my mouth, like if we're outside and it blows in my mouth. That has been like an indicator that I've been pregnant all 3 times, because it just, it's like the worst thing. And I literally have to like stop talking and literally like so slowly move it out of my mouth, and then I can move on with my life again. But that's pretty much like the worst thing that can happen to me while I'm pregnant. It's so gross to me. I don't know what it is, but literally that's why I took a pregnancy test. Like, that's why I've taken a pregnancy test a couple of times, because like I'll like get hair in my mouth and I'm like, ugh! It's like the worst thing ever. And then let's see here, I'm trying to look at my little list here, but so whenever I went in for my anatomy scan, so I've had 2 C-sections, both my boys were C-section boys, births, and I cannot talk. That's another thing. My mind is all jumbled all the time. But whenever, yeah, so I've had 2 C-sections. I don't have to. I'm not forced to have one this time, which is nice, but we'll just see what happens. But during my anatomy scan, they were looking at the placement of my placenta, which, I don't know. I'm probably so wrong, but I think it's like right up there, I think. I don't know for sure. Nothing they do in the ultrasound makes sense to me. But anyway, that's like really close to my C-section scar. And so the girl doing my ultrasound was saying it's probably far enough away that it won't attach to my C-section scar, my placenta, but she was showing it to a doctor and she was like just being on the safe side. So I have to go back for another ultrasound at 32 weeks, so that's still like 8 more weeks. It's like at the end of March, but I have to go back for another ultrasound just to make sure that the placenta does not attach to the C-section scar. And so then I was asking the ultrasound tech, I was like, so if that happens, does that mean I have to have another C-section? She was like, I think that they would want to avoid a C-section so they don't slice through it, but she doesn't know for sure because she was like, I'm not a doctor, I just can. So who knows, we'll have to see what happens, but she was pretty confident that it was far enough away and that the doctor is probably just being safe. So anyway, that is, I don't know, I mean, I'm not scared, it's like just one of those things. And honestly, for this pregnancy, I just don't even care whether it's a C-section or not. I've like come to peace with the idea of both options, so it doesn't really matter to me. Anyway, I can't think of anything else. I'm trying to think, but I haven't really had any cravings. I can't even think of like anything. Like, things will like sound good, but it's not like I have to have that right now. The only thing was like my first trimester, I was just laying in bed. It was like midnight and I called Carlin and I was like, I really want some green beans from my grandma and grandpa's garden. So that was really random and strange, but since then I haven't like absolutely needed something or I felt like I was gonna like go crazy. So anyway, I'm still like, I've never been like a sweets person, so still, even with a girl, the midwife's tale is that you like crave sweets, but I feel like I'm still just wanting salty foods all the time. And so yeah, the only thing that I ever really wanted that was semi-sweet was like Jell-O in the first trimester because my mouth tasted bad. But anyway, I think that is pretty much all that I have as of right now. And whenever I'm filming this video, I have 993 subscribers, so we are 7 away from 1,000, which is so exciting. So I don't know if you made it this far. If you did and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me, and like and comment and share. It really, really supports my channel. And so yeah, I think that is all that I'm going to talk about today. That's all that I can think about. So anyway, I hope that you guys have the best day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. I forgot I was gonna do a belly shot really quick. So that is the 24-week belly, getting big.